Hare Krishna, my name is Visvambhar. We're sitting here in the city of Nanda Maharaj, the father of Krishna. It's called Nandagaon. And right now I'm participating in a 1-month pilgrimage, walking pilgrimage called Vraja Mandala Parikrama. We walk every day about 20 kilometers, and all the way we're chanting and dancing. It's really special for me to be back here on Parikram because my father brought me on Parikram when I was 4 or 5 years old, and I would walk with him and stay with him, and we visit all of the sites of Krishna's pastimes. Barsana, where Radharani was brought up, Nandagaon, where Krishna was brought up, Vrindavan, where they performed their pastimes, their leelas, Gokul, where they lived. Like that, we visit all the different places. And my father would bring me on this pilgrimage when I was just a little boy. And we would be walking, and as we walk, there's a kirtan party, a group of devotees that do kirtan, specifically from Mayapur, Bengal. And I would participate in kirtan with them, and that's how I learned how to do kirtan, really, was from walking in Vraj and being with these great souls and doing kirtan with them. And because I had an interest, they could see that I had an interest in kirtan, so they would, whenever we would go through the villages, they would hand me the mic and have me sing. Because that would attract all of the village people to see a young boy, Western American boy, chanting Hare Krishna and dancing, and all the village kids would also come and see. So that's how I started doing kirtan. That's how I became attracted to kirtan, and that's how I learned how to do it. And for me, it's really special to be back here, over 10 or 15 years later, once again doing this pilgrimage, walking in the holy land of Vraj, in the holy land of Krishna and Radha, and doing as much kirtan as I can. I'm here right now to be inspired and to fill my well, refill my heart with love for kirtan, so that I have something to share when I go back to the West. My primary service is to do kirtan in America, specifically. I travel with the Mayapuris, and I also work very closely with my friend Gauravani, and we travel around America going to different places and sharing kirtan. We go to all different types of places. In America and in the West, yoga has become very popular, and people are practicing yoga. So to those practitioners of yoga, we bring in an element of bhakti yoga, or devotion, heartfelt devotion, specifically through kirtan. And once we we feel that we've gotten people's attention through kirtan, then we've gotten their hearts and their minds attracted to the holy names, chanting and dancing. Then through that medium, we're able to share some philosophy behind bhakti, and many people are becoming very dear friends of ours and are starting to join the bhakti movement around the world. So we've started in that vein, going to yoga studios, going to yoga festivals, and gradually we've been invited to even larger music festivals. And more recently, one of our ventures is to do university programs. We call it Sacred Sounds, where we go to colleges and universities and we present kirtan there. The first university we went to do such a program was the Rutgers University in New Jersey, and the team there, they organized the festival, and we had about 90 people showed up, 90 students showed up for our first event, and we were very happy and surprised, and they came and they sat down, and they knew this was a spiritual yoga event, so they came and they sat down. Everyone sat cross-legged, very, very straight, and then within the first 5 minutes we started singing and everyone got up and started dancing, and we told them this is another type of yoga. This is bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion, where you dance and chant and open your heart to God's grace. And since that time, over the last 7 years now, the program has just grown and grown, and we get about 500 to 700 youth who come to our events every semester. So now the same team that started that Rutgers program, the Sacred Sounds program, now we're bringing that to different universities all around the country, and we're doing about 13 to 15 universities. So I'm very excited about that. And in order to get the spiritual strength or spiritual energy to carry on this service that I feel is very important, especially in America and in the West, I've come here to Vrindavan and come here to Vraj to try to soak in some of the direct grace of Sri Radha and Krishna.